Another giant 9-foot-tall naked man.
With no torso. He's a head with legs. He's like a giant Mr. Potato Head with long legs. He's trying to say something. I'll lead you all. Ah, it's Attack on Titan. Run! What song could this be? Wrong.
Duh, isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Oh, he's so little though. He's still trying so hard.
Okay, so you remember Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah.
They actually sold the rights to make comic books to DC of their characters.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
And so far I've come across 3 of their series. They made Flintstones, which is actually really good. It is actually good. Like, it's a bit of a dark adult humor series.
Okay.
Like, Pebbles and Bam have been aged up to 8th grade.
Oh, jeez.
And they cover subjects like PTSD and war.
Wow, that's not really sounding like a comic book anymore. It sounds like shit's get real.
I know, right?
I got a text message.
And oh yeah, and they even worked in the phrase "yabba dabba doo." So now it's actually a phrase that their PTSD group actually uses to help calm them down.
Okay, this is totally like making the whole series seem weird.
And there's even chapters focusing on the appliances, because remember they're animals. So they do that whole they can speak to each other thing. And how they're being poorly treated.
Oh jeez.
Like, the 2 main characters are Vacuum Cleaner and Bowling Ball. For those chapters.
Bowling ball?
Yeah, because they use armadillos for bowling balls.
Oh jeez.
So his whole thing is like depressing, and as well as Vacuum Cleaner spends all his time in the closet unless they need him. How depressing is that?
That, you know, all animals are used for everything. Oh my god, you rescued the princess. Yay! Now she has ice cream cones for earrings.
Mountain Frost?
Yes. Yes, I am a cool, refreshing drink. Hoppity 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 hop.
Oh yeah, they even worked in the Great Gazoo.
Great Kazoo.
Like in the later seasons of the Flintstones show, they worked
yeah.
in Alien.
The alien, the green alien.
Yeah, they worked him in a way that actually makes sense. Oh, it actually Oh.
You got milk?
Oh, it's the good milk. Yes.
Okay.
We are killing that boss every start now.
What does it give me? Unlimited mana?
Unlimited magic.
Okay. Oh.
Well, might as well find the rest of those fairies. Right?
Oh jeez.
What?
It's terrible.
something from work happened?
No, my friend just texted me a thing. He's like, someone like wrote a hope on like a stone, but if you turn it up, it's like Adolf.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
Oh yeah. Terrible, 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 terrible. Oh, as you just pick up a bomb, and you're gonna see. That's like that was like, drop a bomb. Oh shit! Gotta get out of here.
And yeah, so apparently there's like one chapter where they try to send a monkey into space, and it just fails horribly, and the monkey just dies. And they did it for like an 8th grade field trip to the science cave, as they call it.
Terrible.
Like, it's even brought up, did they just kill a monkey just to try to impress a bunch of 8th graders?
Maybe.
The aliens took notice, landed on the planet, and they're like, okay, so, this is our first contact to this planet. We get credit on Planetpedia.
Planetpedia?
Yeah. Because they actually have like a Wikipedia for like discovering planets that have life and shit. So it's like, and Mr. Slade immediately starts trying to essentially suck dick and try to be, if you ever need anyone to rule your shadow government, here's my number.
It's terrible.
But it's hilarious.
I wonder what's in that beehive.
I don't know. This fairy's pissing me off. There we go.
Whee! Spin.
There's when the aliens leave, and then later a bunch of other aliens show up, and they're spring breakers. It's like, they're right, there's no actual authority here. Because what are cavemen gonna do?
True.
Versus aliens that just have death lasers as a smartphone app.
Wait, you don't have that? Money.
So from their death lasers, so then they're pretty much spring breaking around and eventually get too rowdy and start killing people at random.
Dear God, what is wrong with this? This is no Flintstones I remember.
I know, right? And then they eventually call in, they finally get a satellite working to call in their authorities because there's no way in hell they're prepared to deal with this.
Wait, how do they get...
Pterodactyls.
Okay.
The pterodactyl screeched all the way to space.
You do know that, sound doesn't travel in space.
Yeah, I do. But that's what they did. As how they pulled it off. And then the authority figures showed up. And then, like, all the spring breakers got sent back to school early as their punishment.
Oh, yeah, punishment for killing, a bunch of people. I guess it doesn't really matter to them since,
And then the Great Gazoo stays behind. And is like, and this is, what's your name? The Great Gazoo. The Great Gazoo. All hail the Great Gazoo. No, don't hail me. I'm a game and wildlife preserve officer. That's what it translates into in this version. So he's there to make sure there's no unlawful hunting of their planet.
That's terrible. Time to get some caveman license.
Yeah. And so far, that's the only chapter he's shown up in so far.
Terrible. Seems like a 180.
But it's such a good read. Like, there's even a chapter revolving around marriage and how it's a sin against nature. As everyone should just go back to the sex caves where they belong.
Jesus.
What?
No, it just seems like a completely different Flintstones.
Would you say it's terrible that they did that?
Well, might have ruined childhood memories, but sure.
Well, it's better than what they did to Scooby-Doo.
What did they do?
The apocalypse happened, and now they're like a squad of survivors who are killing monsters to survive.
Oh my god.
You were not prepared for that, were you?
Actually, I think I might have seen like a little picture of them. I didn't take it like legitimately serious.
Okay. There's got to be a fairy somewhere in this dungeon. We do not have the mask for it. So just tell us where it is. So we just got to scrounge every room. Let's see, because one was in that beehive.
Wow. It's like you have it lined up and I was like, fuck it up.
Yeah, and the third Hanna-Barbera DC comic book series, which this is all marked as the Hanna-Barbera universe, meaning they're all connected somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah. Is the Johnny Quest Adventures.
Okay, I don't really know too much about Johnny Quest.
But because apparently Johnny Quest isn't enough to carry a comic book on its own, they use other properties, including Birdman and Space Ghost.
Oh dear God. Birdman.
Yep. How do you feel about that one?
It's kind of question how they combine them all into one, unless they're just two different stories between them.
Oh yeah, and also the homuncoloids. If you even know who they are.
Not really.
Basically cavemen with special animal buddies, including these blobs.
No.
And a triceratops that shoots rocks out of its horn.
A triceratops. Oh. Where could this last fairy be?
Oh, I got an idea. That one room I hate.
Arrows.
Because now that magic's not an issue.
Shooting everywhere. Da, 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 da.
I don't think there's anything else I'm missing in here. Oh, right. Oh, god damn it, it was that thing.
Nice. The one thing in the harmless corner.
Now here's the issue. We have to get it down.
Well, Couldn't you just leave the room and come back and kill it when it went down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so the fairy's still up there.
Okay, there it is. That was just a shot in the dark. I was just killing it just to kill it. Yeah, I want to knock it all the way down.
Oh. Boop. Yeah.
We found all the stray fairies.
We weren't stray fairies. We were trying to run away from our dictator fairy. The great fairy queen.
She's in league with the Great Kazoo.
Fairies are actually aliens. Whee.
Oh yeah, and here's one that you would like. A chapter on from the Flintstones on religion.
Oh dear God.
And it keeps coming up.
I was like, do they even have a religion?
Not in the actual show, but in this one they do.
Oh, okay.
Because the religion keeps changing. Like at first they're worshiping this deity called Morp.
Morp.
Because Bedrock's a pretty recent thing where they actually can stay there in society. As they used to be hunter-gatherers type deal.
Oh, okay.
Morp was their deity that... Shit, I'm trying to remember what the fuck the Great Fairy Fountain is.
Back in town?
I think it's this cave? Morp was a bird that they would follow to find water when, like, famine was happening. Which, to their credit, that's a legitimate reason I could see cavemen having a religion around.
Yeah.
But then when society happened, they found quote unquote Morp, which was a bird of the same species that they used as a record player, which caused them to revolt.
Oh dear God. That's the bird, that's the record player bird that they use for like any other things?
Yes. I shall grant you a new sword technique.
They can go ha instead of cow.
No, I think it lets me charge it up twofold.
Oh.
Yeah, so after they discredited Morp, they decided to worship a new deity, which was named Cherry.
Cherry.
Which was an elephant, which then got discredited because it was a vacuum cleaner.
Maybe they should stop worshipping animals that are appliances.
That's what they actually did. Because then it was like, okay, so we need a new religious deity. What are we going to do? I got it. It's like, I present to you our new religious deity, Gregory. And then he just unveils a chair. What? He's invisible. That way you damn douchebags can't ruin this one.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty great. I thought it was literally the chair. They're like, really?
So you just like that it was just... they made him invisible just so that they can't ruin it.
I destroyed it because you can't see.
So that was just the best. Right?
I know. It's like, why would we need a religion if you keep disproving everything? My mind.
Oh yeah, and then there was this other one that was actually here's one that was actually a pretty decent one. They did a chapter about the end of the world.
Interesting.
Where the scientist, like, they're able to see into space, and the scientist saw an asteroid heading their way. So he was doing calculations, and he calculated that the Earth was doomed, because why not? And then everyone just started mass rioting and all that shit. And the church was like, what the fuck is Gregory going to do? Well, he decided our time has come, so we must go to him. Fuck that! I worshipped him. What am I going to do? I gave up head clubbing for this.
Oh yeah.
And like everyone just looks at him. What? Fuck! I'm gonna go back to head clubbing. He pulls out a club and starts beating people over the head with it.
That's right.
It's like there is no way this could get any worse, and it continuously gets worse every time.
I don't know, bringing up animal cruelty, going back to sex caves, aliens coming down and killing them. Oh, jeez. Burr, burr, burr.
Up, down, 8. Okay, that's what I'm messing up. Oh. Yeah, and then it turns out it missed because his calculations was off because he used one of those. You know the old things that they used to use for math,
abacus.
The abacus. He messed up because two moths got on there and started fucking each other around one of the chords, which misread his calculations.
So stupid.
So there was an extra ball on one of them. Which then that ended up getting used to discredit science over religion.
Really?
Yeah.
How? I don't know.
Well, it would be a pretty easy one since everyone's pissed at this guy who claimed the end of the world was coming.
Yeah.
And he used science to prove it. So not exactly a hard sell on that. Right?
Yeah. Still.
The end of the world is coming.
The end is
Oh yeah. They changed Bam Bam's backstory super hard. Like, it's depressingly bad. Because do you remember how Barney and Betty got Bam Bam in the cartoon?
No.
He was adopted.
Oh.
Like he was a doorstep baby.
Huh. She's a doorstep baby. Miss.
So essentially So pretty much the way that the rebels ended up adopting Bam Bam was one, Barney could not conceive, apparently, as their doctors are able to tell that.
Don't know how.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I think it's more or less, they just found out that eventually, you can't have a kid.
Yeah, and then Fred and Barney ended up joining a war.
Okay.
What?
A war? Caveman war.
Yeah, because...
Do I?
No, it's hitting something.
The moth. There we go.
Yeah, so... And because Slade wanted to build bedrock where a forest was, but there's these forest people. Which then he used essentially fear-mongering to get people to join a war against them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so Fred joined in because one was pregnant with Pebbles. And it's like, I need to protect my family. So he's got like the right idea on why he's doing it. And then like when the war... So then Barney and Fred join a platoon, which consists of him, 7 other dudes, and a gorilla.
I just can't picture Barney to join the army.
Well, they kind of do it out of guilt or whatever.
Oh.
So there isn't really that good of a reason, just... whatever. Yeah. Yeah, nice thing is we can at least shortcut to the boss. I was just getting the arrows.
Oh. Joop. Whoa, whoa.
So then after, and wanna know how they ended up ending the caveman war?
Huh.
They just burnt the forest down.
Wow, that was real hard.
After they tried to do it without burning the forest down. And then immediately all the people who actually took part in the war just felt immediate guilt.
Why?
Because they were told that they were an invading Did I just take no damage from that sword?
I guess.
Oh, there we go. Because they found out that they just killed a bunch of innocent people who were just living their lives. Because they found out that they actually killed children.
Oh, jeez.
And Bam Bam's actually one of the survivors.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
That's not terrible at all.
Come at me, bro.
Ah, my eyes. How dare you obscure my vision with an arrow in my eye?
Oh god, he just teleported in the middle of the room.
Oh, let me drop that. You know what to do, randomly drop a bomb. Get some every tip.
Oh shit, bees!
I thought that was moths that are apparently attracted to you.
I remember how to do this.
Shoot up in the sky.
Oh god, no! They're still after me!
Oh, jeez. Who knew butterflies were so deadly? The ring of fire.
He helped me.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't just, like, shoot a fire arrow through him.
Stop dancing, you!
See, he was just up to have a dance party this whole time, and you're just totally wrecking his groove.
Do bombs do like a lot more damage than the sword? Because it seems like this is taking longer. And I've been using the jump slash, which does double damage.
Well, I expect a bomb to deal more damage than a sword. And you get nothing.
Nope, there it is. Because I was on the flower last time, right?
I can't remember.
How do you not remember?
That's easy. I can't remember. That's how.
I have a problem. It's called constant amnesia.
Constant amnesia. Constant forgetting.
Yeah, it's a very big problem. I get amnesia the moment I learn something.
Then how do you know you have constant amnesia?
That's part of the side effects. That's the only way you know.
They instinctively know you're constant amnesia.
Okay, well this brings up more issues. Hi, my name's Jared. Who are you?
Huh. It's kind of weird. I'm on you my throughout like life, and I never noticed it.
Oh yeah, you remember in Dragon Ball Z Super they're doing that death tournament or whatever?
Uh-huh.
Well, turns out the team got changed.
Yeah.
Yep, Majin Buu is no longer on the team.
No.
Because becoming Boofcake took so much out of him that he's now in a coma.
Really?
Yeah.
Stupid.
So now they had to find one more member within the last hour.
And it's Yamcha.
Nope.
Yamcha.
It's not Yamcha.
Yamcha.
It is not Yamcha. You want to hear who the new final member of the team is?
Chi-Chi.
No.
Oh. Masaruhi.
He's already on the team.
He's on again. They cloned him somehow. A Cyberman.
No.
Oh.
That would have been hilarious.
Just plant one, be like, ah, you're right.
Yamcha's a pet Cyberman.
Only he knows my pain of being the weakest. Anywho, how about you get going?
Okay. Well, I'll just hit up a save point. But yeah, the new final member of Goku's team is Frieza.
Okay, I'm not going to question how and why and who the Frackens.
What?
I'm not going to question who or why or who the Frackens came up with that idea.
Of having Frieza as the new final member of the team.
Yeah.
It was Goku's idea.
Seems like a really stupid idea.
Yeah. Because Goku, with the help of Baba the Witch, Goku goes to hell, meets Frieza, talks him into joining the team, and as the bargaining chip, Frieza demands that if they win, they have to use any of the Dragon Balls to bring him back to life.
Don't they need to bring him back to life to fight?
No. Remember, they used this bullshit They used that bullshit before in order to get Goku back to life at the beginning of the Buu saga. Like, they gave him a one-day pass.